Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. We got the win tonight. That's awesome. And really, realistically, this was a huge win for us. Not only because we avoided losing 3 in a row again. We are over halfway through the season. Still don't have 3 losses in a row. That's great. Cleveland lost again. We'll get into that a little bit later. But we also have Byron Buxton and Marwin Gonzalez back. That is huge. So, I talked about this a little bit. It was kind of a joke, but also not really. You know how WAR works? Wins above replacement. When Byron Buxton is out there, we win games. When he's not, we lose games. That's just how it is. Obviously, it's not just him, but we won 10-3 tonight. He went 0 for 4, but just having him in the field is better. I don't know what it is, but we did great tonight. Pineda did great. And we did what we needed to do to get the win. Again, if you want to look at it, we got more than 6 runs, so check mark there. We scored first, check mark there, and we did what we needed to win. That's what's important. We won the game 10-3. As I mentioned, 13-7 in the hit column. We each made an error. And we scored first, right? We scored 2 in the first inning, 1 in the second inning. They scored 1 run in the bottom of the inning, and I was a little worried with Pineda on the mound, I'm not going to lie. But then after the 7th inning, so 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, we put up 2, 2, and 2. So that was awesome. We did really great, and that's what matters. So let's talk about the pitching. Pineda got us 6 innings. I thought he was going to have to go 7, but he only needed to get 6 out of us today, or we only needed 6 out of him today, rather, and we did good. That was enough, and the way he pitched was fantastic. If I could scroll down, here we go. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts, which ties his season high, and then 1 walk. That's it. Really great. Like I said, that's what we needed out of him today. May came in. He did give up a run. It was not earned. 2 strikeouts and 1 hit. So that was it for him. Duffy came in as well. 1 inning, 1 strikeout. And then Parker came in the 9th inning, gave up 2 hits, an earned run. It was a home run, and struck out 1. Like I said, we did what we needed to do to get the win. And most importantly, like I said, Byron Buxton's back, and Marwin Gonzalez is back too. They didn't have the greatest days, but they're back in the lineup. Hopefully they'll stay healthy. So that's the pitching. The pitching, like I said, did really well. They did what they needed to do. Pineda also pitched 88 pitches. Probably could have gone out there for the 7th, but what can you do? I want to know what you guys think, though. Should he have gone out there for the 7th? We did fine, right? So hindsight's 20/20, but would you have put him out there for the 7th? That's what I want to know. He got his 5th win of the season. So let's talk about hitting. I love this team, and for the most part, everybody steps up when they need to. Even Miguel Sano last night had 2 home runs, even though they didn't win. Padding his stats a little bit, getting back into the rhythm of things. Did strike out once tonight. That's it, but did have another hit. And it was it a home run? No, it was not. Yes, it was. It was. That's what I thought. I thought it was a home run. Yes, it was in the 8th inning. Boom, I was right about that. So good. Okay, so yeah, he hit a home run tonight and struck out once. I knew that. Okay. I was at work, right? So I got to see the first 6 innings. And then, of course, the 7th inning, I did not get to see the 7th on. So I thought I saw that he hit a home run, but that's good. And also, Cruz hit 2 home runs. Kepler hit 2 home runs. That got us back on track. We've done really well against Chicago this season. I think we should have won yesterday, right? But with that 18-inning game, that's what ultimately screwed us, and that's why we didn't win. But I think we are a much better team than Chicago. We proved that today. So let's go through the plays. Why not? Let's go through the plays really quickly. So, top of the 1st inning, we got things started with Polanco getting a single, increasing that on-base streak, restarting the on-base streak and the hit streak, and then Nelson Cruz homers to the opposite side of the field. So there we go, up 2-0. The first 3 batters into the game. We also scored in the 2nd when Jonathan Scope doubled, Miguel Sano walked, Castro singled, and the bases were loaded. Then Byron Buxton grounded into a double play. crazy, right? He grounded into double play, but did score the run, no RBI. So I guess you could say that Byron Buxton helped us. You know, he did score us that run that put us up 3-1, which was the score for most of the game. In the 5th inning, Max Kepler led off the 5th inning with a home run, his 20th of the season. And now listen to this. This is the first time the Twins have had two players, over 20 home runs in a season, an entire season, since 1964. It's 55 years ago. That is crazy. So Max Kepler, Eddie Rosario both have 20, or at least they did until the 7th inning when Max Kepler homered again, took the home run lead away from Eddie Rosario. Of course, Eddie Rosario on the shelf right now, hopefully getting better. 21 home runs for him. Polanco singled, Cruz singled, and Polanco scored. So that was the 2 runs in the 7th. The 2 runs in the 8th came on a Jonathan Schoop walk and a Miguel Sano home run. Like I said, I knew he got a home run. That's 3 in the last 2 days if you haven't been paying attention. And then, of course, Nelson Cruz, as I mentioned, had 2 home runs, hit 1 in the 9th inning as Jorge Polanco walked. So that was great. His 15th. He's been seeing the ball well as well. And it's just great to see this team doing well again. But you know what? Most importantly, we got the win, as I already said. Pineda pitched well, saved our bullpen for not the most part because we still had to use 3 guys, but it's fine to get them back into the swing of things. That's great. Our hitters, I mean, everybody got a hit today except for Cron and Byron Buxton. So, I mean, 7 of the 9 players. You can't go wrong with that. 5 home runs. I don't know what our home run total is right now. We were, I think, averaging just less than 2 home runs a game. The 5 home runs probably won't get us back to that mark, but that's going to help us. Again, just seeing this team. We didn't even have to hit that many home runs today. Obviously, you know, we hit the home run ball. That's kind of what our team does, but we just try to, you know, hit solid contact. Sometimes it goes out. We got powerful players, right? Like, the only person on the team that really swings with an uppercut swing is Miguel Sano. And that's all. I mean, that's fine. Like, let him go, I guess, if it's working. But when he strikes out, people are going to yell at you because you need to not – you need to know situations, right? But, I mean, we were 2 for 7 today with runners in scoring positions. So just think if we had, you know, a couple more hits. We left 5 on base. We could have outdone this team, 13-3. Speaking of which, Cleveland lost to the Baltimore Orioles for the second day in a row, 13-0 for the second day in a row. So that's awesome. I mean, we beat the Sox. I think are the Sox in 3rd place. Kansas City and Detroit absolutely suck. I think we are in, so the Sox are in 3rd place. So we beat them. They go down a game, and Cleveland loses, so they go down another game with our win. You know, yesterday didn't count. Nothing happened. But then today to get that big win, that's huge. I think we are, 9.5, 10 games back? Because we were 8, I think, 2 days ago when they didn't play, I believe, on Thursday. So we were 8. Yesterday didn't count, so 9. I think we might be 9 games back. Or ahead, sorry. But for the most part, that's all you can that's all you can really do. I mean, we're going to go through the batters here. So let's go. Let's just jump into the batters here. Everybody did well, though. I mean, did Cron do anything today besides strike out 3 times? I don't know. Like, even Buxton grounded into the double play. It doesn't matter. Let's go through it. So, Kepler, he got back on track today. 2 for 5, 2 home runs, as I mentioned. Got 2 RBIs and 2 runs out of it, of course. That's great. That's exactly what we need him to do when he's leading off, especially, you know, when he's got the opportunity against a bad team, right? So, let him go, and he did fine. Still not my ideal guy, but, you know, Polanco did fine in the 2-hole today, going 2 for 4 with 3 runs and a walk. Good for him. He came around to score, like I said, 3 times. I believe 2 of them are on home runs. So there you go. By Cruz, I think. 4 for 5 day. That's incredible with 5 RBIs and 2 runs. He had a great day. You know, he's batting .284, and he was hustling today on one of his runs that he scored. He hustled into second and hustled in to score, or maybe that wasn't today. Was that yesterday? Jeez, I don't remember when that was. But he's been hustling like crazy lately. That's great. You know, see him working. You know, he's 38, 39 years old. That's crazy. Still putting in work. Singled on a short center field ball and freaking, you know, got into second base. He was a triple away from the cycle, which maybe he could have been like, hey, you know, take that home run away, give me the triple. But you know what? Great day for him. That's what's important. Chrono for 5, like I said. Gonzalez back, played left field and right field today. Went 1 for 5. Scope went 1 for 4. It was a big double that he had scored 2 runs as well and walked. Sano had the home run, 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a walk and a strikeout. Castro 2 for 4, good day for him, and Buxton 0 for 4, but did ground into the double play, which scored a run. It was an important run, right? Because we won 10-3. Well, that run made it 3-1 at the time. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying. But a great day for a win. That's all that matters. We got the win. Let's go get the series tomorrow, and hopefully Cleveland keeps losing. So that's all we got for you today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to stick around for the next one tomorrow. Watch up here if you missed yesterday's, and we'll see you then.